absolutely bonkers bananas berserk mode, right? And now here I can actually just wait here. I can keep mind controlling him, and I can just wait for Nimrod to pop up again, because I know he's gonna pop up again. There he is. Look, there he is again. I'm telling you. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I want to talk about a 2-character combo. It's actually a 3-character combo, but it's a 2-character combo that may be one of the best in the game. And I'm a bit embarrassed at myself for not realizing this sooner. So it's what I'm talking about is Professor X. He can be tier 2 or tier 3. Obviously tier 3 is best for what I'm going to show you for the world boss runs, and Nimrod. So this is sort of the me and my best friend, you know, that song about, you know, you're my best friend. Anyways, in the whole wide world, I've been with you such a long time. You guys will tell me down below in the comments what I'm rambling about. But anywho, Big Baby Nimrod and Professor X are like peanut butter and strawberry jam. And I was saying this on the stream a few days ago. Man, it took me so long to realize how crazy their synergy is that it hurts my brain. So for Black Friday, if you have Professor X and you have Sentinel but not Nimrod, even if you're free to play, right? For Black Friday, if you're going to spend crystals by Black Friday, you know, boycott or otherwise, because I don't think the boycott really is going to succeed or fail whether or not you spend your own crystals. But anywho, strongly consider picking up this Nimrod uniform, because it will take your, besides Nimrod being a good character, besides Nimrod being good for PvP and being a good standalone character for world boss because of natural order, giving him minus 75% all defense down, which is bonkers. He's a very good character, but he's one of the rare characters that makes an already great character crazy, like 10 times better. So you're getting essentially a 2-for-1. So what am I talking about here? Well, let's go into a world boss and I'll show you what it is that we're talking about. We're going to go into, we can do this stage 99. Honestly, yeah, sure. I can go in stage 99, sure. And I'm going to show you guys what's up. So this is usually the team up that I use here, but we're actually going to substitute Ghost Rider for Professor X. And here's the thing with Professor X and Nimrod, is that Nimrod strikes a lot for Professor X. They don't actually have a team up. And I know it's just here. It's a 19% chance when attacking. But for whatever reason, Nimrod pops out a lot. They don't have a team up. They do not have a team up. There's no team bonus here. And when you go here, there's no team bonus with Professor X and Sentinel, or Professor X and Nimrod. But for whatever reason, he pops up a lot. Now, I said it was a 3-team combo because of White Fox. If you don't have White Fox, you can still have success with this combo. You're just not going to get 100% all defense down, because obviously her leadership improves Nimrod's all defense down, bumps it from minus 75 and multiplies it by 1.4. You could, right? You're not going to get as much value, because White Fox also improves Professor X's damage because he has the leadership / brave ability. But you could use either Enchantress or Dr. Voodoo. But anywho, the absolute best combo here comes from this. But here's the beautiful thing about it is that I guess I don't really want to use strikers, but I guess I have to use strikers. The really beautiful thing about it is that Professor X doesn't have all defense down, right? Professor X doesn't have all defense down, and Nimrod does. So the synergy between the two of them is so insane. Now, you can use any character, I guess, with all defense down. It doesn't have to be Nimrod specifically, but I've just found that Nimrod pops out so much. I can't really explain it, but he pops out so much for Professor X. It makes the fight crazy easy. So this combo is just, so this is the switching combo. I actually really like this style of play. I really didn't like it when it first got popular, but as time has gone on, I've come to appreciate this style of gameplay. So you're just doing your regular damage or whatever. Okay, see, Nimrod just popped out. Look, right away. Look at this. He popped out so quickly. And there he adds whatever. Look at this. Look at the damage. Look at that. Right away. I haven't even started the combo, but Nimrod's already popping out. Do you see what I'm saying? He pops out so much. It's so weird. I think there's like a hidden occurrence bonus. There's like a hidden bonus for Nimrod to pop out for Professor X, because he's popping out as often as the strikers pop out. And the strikers pop out on like a 5 to 10 second cooldown. the characters on your team, like for any other team, they almost never pop out. But I'm telling you, Nimrod pops out every 30 seconds or less for Professor X. It's so weird. I swear they have a hidden team up. They must have a hidden team up because it's bizarre to me. Okay, but anyway, so this is the actual combo if you're not relying on Nimrod popping out. But you saw there within the first 30 seconds, this is not a scripted video. He already popped out and he allowed me to do like 3 bars of damage with just regular skills, right? On stage 99. So this is the combo as we know it, right? So we're just gonna wait for him to do this debuff attack, right? Okay, and then you've already switched from Professor X back to Nimrod. You drop the all defense down, you swap back here, and then here's the other beautiful thing is that Professor X mind controls. Look at this damage, dude. Because Professor X mind controls, like the synergy between these two characters is insane. To the point where I'm pretty sure the devs were thinking about both characters when they designed both characters. Now, Nimrod is not a character, he's a uniform, but he's basically a new character because they transformed the way that Sentinel plays. But one of the biggest problems with Sentinel, with Nimrod, sorry, is that his all defense down, it's got targeting when he jumps up, right? But then when he lands and there's those purple lasers, purple lightning, which you can see right here in the paused menu, that purple lightning, it doesn't move. Right, so someone else like, you know, Negasonic Teenage Warhead or Weapon Hex, if the boss is moving, I don't know, anyways, if the boss is moving, they move, right, as they're attacking. Like Weapon Hex is doing this like slashing thing because she's sort of like X-23, who's like Wolverine, and then Negasonic is like charging at you. But Nimrod doesn't do that, right? As soon as you press the skill, he selects the target wherever the target is at the time. The target doesn't move because Nimrod's in iframe, but then as soon as Nimrod lands and starts applying that purple lightning, which is the all defense down, the boss can move out of that zone. But the boss doesn't move out, or it's much less likely for the boss to move out because then a second later you switch to Professor X and you mind control. So the synergy is insane. The weakness of Nimrod's the only weakness of Nimrod's all defense down is completely negated by Professor X's all mind control. So they just sit in the all defense down, racking it up to 100%, and then your damage, as you can see, goes absolutely bonkers, bananas, berserk mode, right? And now here, I can actually just wait here. I can keep mind controlling him, and I can just wait for Nimrod to pop up again, because I know he's gonna pop up again. There he is! Look! There he is again! I'm telling you, this is the #1 synergy in the game. I don't know what is going on, but these two characters, look at this. They synergize perfectly with each other. It's insane. There is no better combo in the game. There is no better 2-character combo in the game for world boss content than Professor X and Nimrod. Bro, he literally jumps out right after I said it, which was like what, 15 seconds after he was literally switched to. I had only switched back to Professor X for maybe 10-15 seconds, maybe 20 seconds tops, and he jumps out. When you're playing on a team, the characters on your team never jump out. So I really got to give an applause and praise to the developers who make the characters. I'm being very specific here. I'm not thanking the Netmarble devs. I'm certainly not thanking the greedy marketing team for you know, making this end of the year a boycott and honestly a disappointment. But way back in March, despite all of the flaws of that update, right, how greedy that House of X update was, that was actually, it's funny, the House of X update was the last greedy update before we had a string of good updates. I don't know what happened, if it was the Black Widow movie, I don't know exactly what possessed the marketing team, but they were very quiet. They weren't completely gone, but they were very quiet from the April update, which was Black Widow, all the way until Damnation. They were very quiet. Their fingerprints were not all over the patch notes and the updates. And now, of course, they've gotten free from their bindings, and they're back again trying to ruin the game with scummy monetization. But yeah, that March update, that House of X March update that I was so hyped for, I ended up being really upset with at the time, because Professor X was in the danger room, Mystique cost 2,500 crystals, and Mr. Sinister was X-Gene Selector. So we were looking at the update and we're like, there's literally nothing here for free-to-play players. On top of the fact that you guys want us to spend 7,000 crystals to unlock 2 characters, right? 7,000 crystals to unlock Professor X and Mystique, and then another 1,000 for Nimrod, and then another 1,000 for Wolverine, and another 1,000 for Jean Grey. That's 10,000 crystals, guys. And then we started asking for more crystals. That's what happened back in March, right? And they took one of the best updates. They took one of the most hype comic updates, and they ruined it with their greed, which is a startling example and a startling mirror, you know, of what's happening right now. They take a really cool comic run, you know, Absolute Carnage and War of the Realms, and they ruin it with absolute greed, and they're the absolute carnage of themselves. But yeah, that combo, man, is disgustingly good. It's disgustingly good. So, you know, if you don't know, if you don't have Professor X, get him in the Danger Room for free now. You can get him in the Danger Room for free. It's much more consistent. It's still RNG, but it's much more consistent now to get him. I didn't play much Danger Room this week, so I didn't have much of a reward here, but let's take a look. Okay, that was for the Danger Room normal bug. And then here in this chest, okay, I got 100 Kid Omega Bios. But yeah, you have 5 chances. No, I don't want to play regular. I want to play extreme. You have 5 chances per day to get a couple of bios of Professor X. You only need 10 bios to unlock him. And then you can get him ranked up with a mega rank up ticket that you can either purchase for crystals or get in a login or check-in event eventually, I guess, maybe. Or you can even get rank up, try to get rank up tickets from all of the token events and try to get them at 2 stars. And then use a mega tier 2 ticket from the other token events, right? And then you gotta just get, well, you gotta basically do the same thing for Sentinel. Yeah, you gotta do that twice. And then get Sentinel's uniform. But yeah, it's insane. And that strategy works for pretty much every world boss except for Proxima, Supergiant, Thanos, and Null. And maybe it's gonna struggle against maybe I haven't tested it out that much against Scarlet Witch and Cable because they have very high energy defense, but like it absolutely shreds him, absolutely shreds him, absolutely shreds him, absolutely shreds him, absolutely shreds him. It completely annihilates 5 bosses. Like, we can just jump into this one quickly because I use this team all the time. It is absolutely savage. It is a murder. It is a complete character assassination. It's a world boss assassinator, dude. This combo is so good, it blows my mind. You know, and it's a shame that you can only use it once per day because it's actually so fun. I wish there were more combos like this with specific thematic characters. Oh, I switched to the wrong character first. Whoops. I wish there were more combos like this with these characters because it's just really fun to see them come in and help each other, like sort of like a tag team situation. Right, there he is. There's Nimrod. There's the purple. Here we go. Here comes the damage. Now, we're not going to switch. Look at that. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Now, the thing is... Oh, did I goof up? I think I did goof up. Yeah. I'm not getting hit by the meteors, though. This is kind of cool. A harmless meteor shower. Look at this damage. like look at this damage, dude. Just casually doing stage 99. Yeah. I'm not even gonna switch to Nimrod. I don't even have to switch to Nimrod. I don't even have to switch to Nimrod. He just did it again. I don't even have to switch to Nimrod. Look at this. You don't even have to switch. You don't even have to switch. You don't even have to switch. Man, we need more of these. Listen, devs, the character development developers, the developers who create and design characters and uniforms, make more of these combos. Make free-to-play versions of these combos, like Nimrod and Professor X. Professor X's one weakness is that he doesn't have all defense down. He has mind control and he has mind resistance down and he's got high damage, but he doesn't have all defense down. That's his one weakness. And then Nimrod has all defense down, but he doesn't have a way of stopping the boss to stand in the all defense down and forcing the boss to stand there with a crowd control ability. Professor X has crowd control. I honestly want to test if I'll leave it for another video, or I'll leave it for a live stream or something. But I honestly want to test if I play with Nimrod instead, if Professor X will come out in mind control. It's not going to be as effective, I already know, because one application of this skill is enough, because it applies all defense down for 7 seconds, and that's enough to attack multiple times with Professor X and do tons of damage. But on the flip side, if Professor X comes in and mind controls, it's only for a few seconds, right? It's 1 second, 2 seconds. His mind blast or whatever doesn't last for 7 seconds. If it lasted for 7 seconds, then of course Nimrod could take more advantage of it. But anywho, one of the lone bright spots in this update is actually something from 6 updates ago. Look at me, late to the party as always. Anywho, boycott, keep the boycott strong. Hashtag boycott MFF until we get heard and we get the systems fixed by the devs, and we get the greed, some of the greed, removed from the game. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.